Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nisa Nabilah Binti Abdul Manaf and I am from JBA1144D. Today, I would like to share with you guys what is stock dividend, stock split, and stock rights. Firstly, you will learn stock dividend. What is stock dividend? Stock dividend is a dividend payment to existing shareholders in the form of stocks. It is a replacement or supplement to cash dividends. The reason for a stock dividend: firstly, to increase the number of shares outstanding. Secondly, to move some of the company retained earnings to pay in capital. And lastly, to minimize the distribution of the corporation cash to its stakeholders. Next is effects of stock dividend. Firstly, effects on equity account. Stock dividend is simply shifting funds between capital accounts. Thus, funds from retained earnings will be transferred to common stock and pay in capital or premium. The changes of total worth will not have an effect. Secondly, effect on earnings per share. The stock dividend dilutes earnings per share but has no effect on the value of the firm, since they receive a compensatory increase in the number of shares outstanding. The earnings per share should decline to reflect the increased number of shares. For example, for stock dividend, when a company declares a 50% stock dividend, this means that every shareholder receives an additional 15 shares for every 100 shares they already own. Secondly, stock split. Stock split is a way to create more stock but at a reduced par value. Split ratio can be 2-for-1 or 3-for-1. Which means that the stockholder will have 2 or 3 shares for every share held earlier. Next is reason for a stock split. By this way, it will attract retail investors to invest in the company. Effects of stock split. Firstly, effect on equity account. Stock split only changes the number of shares outstanding but does not affect the cash flow of the firm. Thus, the value of the firm is not changed. Secondly, effect on earnings per share. Earnings per share also should be declining to reflect the increasing number of shares. For your information, rights are short-term instruments that expire quickly, usually within 30 to 60 days of issuance. The exercise price of right is always set below the current market price and no commission charged for the redemption. And the last stock is stock rights. Stock rights are instruments issued by companies to their existing shareholders which provide them with the privilege to purchase new issue shares of the stock, thus maintaining their proportionate stake in the company. Here is the feature of the stock right. Firstly, a stock right gives a shareholder the right but not the obligation to purchase new shares. Secondly, there is a time limit for the current shareholder to buy the newly issued share. And lastly, the subscription price is lower than the public offering price stock. The reason for a right issue. Firstly, to raise additional capital. The issuing company is able to raise capital in a shorter time period compared with a public offer a new stock. Secondly, company with a cash shortage will use right issue to increase their cash flow and pay off existing debt. Okay, now we move on to similarities between stock dividend and stock split. Next is stock dividend versus stock split. So here is the differences between stock split and stock dividend. Okay, that's all from me. I hope you learned something new today. Thank you to my beloved lecturer, Madam Nur Hasniza, and thank you everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and don't forget to like this video. Bye bye.